sir. This is Raymond Cook from Exclusive Fade Game. We're here in Atlanta, Georgia with my boy, KOSHR.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. This is the interview I've been waiting on. This is the interview you've been waiting on. This is the one that brought me to the Barber game itself. It showed me how to cut. It showed me what I need to do as far as being a businessman in this barber business. So I don't want y'all to meet the man, the myth, my boy, KOSHR. What's up,
yeah, what's happening? What's happening?
Welcome to the Exclusive Fade.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go.
Yes, sir. Shit, we here today, and I see you up here in Atlanta. You doing your little music thing, man. I know you always had passion for music and cutting hair, but because when I met you at Eddie's house, one of our partners that we knew, associate that we knew together, and I met you off music.
Yeah.
I never knew you knew how to cut hair or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? It was just a music vibe. It was later on down the line when I found out that you could cut hair. So when you started doing this in music, where did you get the love of it from?
So when I originally started doing music, I was like 14. And me and my partner, it was so funny, me and my partner, we had went to one of the guys down the street, and so he had a studio. And I really wasn't into music, but my family, like, they was in the church all the time, so they really like sang in the choir and shit like that.
Right.
So I really didn't focus on music until actually we had formed a group called Trap Beats.
Okay.
So we formed a group called Trap Beats, and I was like very fresh to the rap game, and the other guys, Tone and Tristan, they was like, I guess Tone, he did the music before, and Tristan, I think he rapped before too. I'm not sure, I forgot, it was so long ago. But I really went like deep into the music shit. So I always looked at myself like a management of the music game, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I really didn't want to do music until somebody was like, damn, you got a unique voice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I really started focusing in on that. And so, you know, the group and shit broke up in like 2018. That's when I really just started exploring in the music.
Right. Because you do have a unique voice and a unique style of your music, and it reaches out. You have the party vibe, and then you also have the vibe where you conscious and you kind of talking to people and letting people know what's up in as far as game wise. You know what I'm saying? So, what made you do when you got into music? Did you come in like, I'm gonna do this style, or you come in like, man, I'm just gonna represent for the city?
Oh my life, bro. The funniest shit ever. I try to go like R&B first out the game, because I really wanted to just do toward the females and shit.
Right.
Cater toward the females.
Right.
But at the same time, I didn't know how to use my voice. So it was like, but people told me like it was good or whatever, but I didn't go to like the right studios or get the right help that I needed to utilize my voice. So I always thought my voice was trash. And so, and then I try to rap. And so when I try to rap, it's like I'm talking everything, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing everything I say in the rap. And it didn't match up to like an image. Cause you know, in the industry or whatever, you gotta match up to your image and all that shit. But that's a whole nother bullshit. You know what I'm saying, that people try to do. But I tried to do that, and then it was like it didn't fit the image or whatever. So I tried to take a whole nother lane, and then you know I said, fuck all this shit. I'm finna just be myself.
Right.
And so that's when I really came up with like the KOSHR and all this shit, and like the vibes of everything. So that's how that became that.
So speaking of that, man, how did you come up with the name KOSHR?
So really, I was always, growing up, I was always calm, cool, collected, no matter what situation. Even when I remember I had got into a car wreck one time and the lady was busting out crying and shit like that. But at the same time, it was like a head-on collision, but I still remained calm, you know what I'm saying? So, and then like growing up, people always gravitated to me to like, damn, you cool as fuck, like, damn, you cool as fuck, and I ain't never like crossed nobody out. So,
right, for sure.
I forgot one day, and it was just, I think it was just going through movies and shit, and I used to hear him say calm, cool, collected, or you know, the word KOSHR, or he coaching. I heard it every now and then. I didn't hear it every time, so it's like a rare word to say like, hey, bro, you KOSHR here,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
I don't know, I just came up with it, and I just rolled with it. And so shit, like it just described my lifestyle, calm, cool, collected.
For sure, because I know ever since I've been on you, I used to tell you all the time, I said, man, I ain't never seen you upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you don't get upset? Yeah. Shit, you got to get upset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shit, it was amazing to me to see someone as young as you with a cool head and a business mind at the same time. That what really attracted me to you as far as dealing with you as a person. Mm-hmm. And then once I realized that you could cut hair, you know, and I thought it was amazing that someone at your age had their own business and was handling the business, but not just in a business of a setting of a barber type business, but you was really imagining a business to be bigger than what anyone could go by. You was doing clothes out there. You know what I mean, everything that you was marketing yourself. Yeah. So you had the total package that I had never seen in a barbershop, because when I was coming up, you know, as a youngster, I would just go to get my hair cut and we would listen to barber talk and, you know, have a good time at the barbershop. But then when I met you and I seen how the way that you run your barbershop like a true business, I mean, like a real entrepreneur business. You had multiple people in there. You had a young lady in there, I think she was doing nails. Then you had your clothing line, you had hats. It was just different, multiple things, and it was fascinating to me. So I want to know, where do you get your business mind from?
I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000 with you, man. All the way 1,000 with you, because we on here. We on the Exclusive Fade podcast, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, it's a hustling mindset, bro.
Right.
Because you got to think about it. If you in the hustling business, you got to stand out.
Right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because, see, at the same time, you want to have the cheaper prices.
Right.
You want to have the best product.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you want to have some shit that nobody can ever buy.
Right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So you just got to take that mentality and just put it toward the business. And then, like, I used to travel, too. Like, going to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and going and do marketing shit before COVID hit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like I'm seeing a whole different type of world and coming back to Alabama, and it's the same old shit. Right. So it's like, I'm finna take this idea. You know, I done seen what they did over here, and I'm finna put it to my own perspective and make it kosher.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yes, sir. So you put a little sauce on it.
Yeah, put your sauce on it. Put your own sauce on it, you know what I'm saying?
That's what you gotta do.
Put it on there.
Yeah. That's what I learned from you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a blessing for me to even get a chance to be in the same room with you and cut next to you and be able to do the things that I did. I really learned a lot. You know, I knew as a person that, you know, I was already in the business game with me and my wife. We was doing the real estate thing. Mm-hmm. But just being in this lane is totally different from that, right? Because I always would tell people, if I'm doing something in the real estate, it's just me and my wife. But just in the barbershop, you managing different attitudes, you know, emotions, and everything that goes on with a barbershop. And me seeing you as a young man was managing all that with us when we was in the barbershop was amazing to me at your age, and you doing what you was doing at any young age. I always told you, I figured that you had an old soul, because you are before your time, you know, because when I met you, and I'm looking at you as an older guy, and I'm like, damn, this dude really, as a young man, got his shit together, you know. So I want to know, where did you get that vibe where you can just home in stuff and say, hey, we're gonna group this together and we're gonna make this shit happen?
All right, so you met my daddy, right?
For sure.
So my daddy, I always say, keep it real.
Real
So
talk.
my high school dream was to go and work. Me and my partners, we used to like, shit, we'll be straight in life. All we gotta do is go work with my dad.
Right.
Until I worked with my dad and made $10 an hour and said, fuck no.
Uh,
It's a goddamn, hey, a piece of goddamn thing will fall on your head and kill you for $10 an hour. Hell no, gotta make something, you know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
But yeah, man, just goddamn, just growing. And me, I would say the biggest thing is what happened to me is when I went to college,
Right.
and just knowing how to move. Cause shit, for one, I'm gonna put it all out there. Shit, like I said, I cheated on the ACT, and when I cheated on the ACT, it helped me to go off to college, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody noticed. So when I cheated on the ACT, I got a letter back, and they was like, well, you're gonna take this other ACT, and you gonna do it all over again. So I'm like, damn. And it went to my mama now. My mama was such a believer in me, she was like, oh, my baby gonna pass again. I made a fucking 15 on that motherfucker. From a 23 to a 15, because they made me go and take it on the Sunday, and then it was like, hell nah, man, I'm finna go in this home and mark everything, you know what I'm saying? Cause
Right.
shit, that's how I know the system is bullshit.
Real tough.
So, I got accepted in a fucking college with the 23 instead of the 15. All the D1, the big wig schools, they made it a fucking 15. They took it to 15.
It's crazy.
So, yeah.
And a lot of people don't know that you did go to college, right?
Yep.
And a lot of people don't know that when he went to college,
I'm sorry.
when you went to college,
What the fuck?
that you studied to be an engineer.
Yeah.
And because a lot of people don't know that, because you know they used to seeing you doing the music, or they used to seeing you cutting. You feel what I'm saying? But they're not used to seeing you outside of your element doing something different. So what made you want to be an engineer? That's like real big, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, damn, he's like a chameleon, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got different aspects of your life that you doing different things and being successful at it. So what made you want to become an engineer?
So, really, that's CB, that's CBA. That's CB.
With the
That's CB. So, what really made me become an engineer, trial and error. So, I fucked around when I did go to and got accepted to Jacksonville,
Right.
and I wanted to be a physical therapist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't want to be
No, I ain't want to be
Engineer
an
first.
engineer. Hell no.
right. Okay.
So I wanted to be a physical therapist, and I realized, you know, my counselor was like, I took it the wrong way.
okay.
So he was like, you know, you ain't gotta go to school or go for that major, and it counted towards the major that you really wanted to be in. So when I went for physical therapist, I realized I ain't like the biology shit.
Right.
You know, getting out to the molecules and all that bullshit.
That's gonna be a whole totally
and all
different shit.
that, mitochondria and all that shit. So I changed my major to electronic engineering.
Right.
So he was like, yeah, it ain't gonna count towards the grade. So I'm taking it as I don't have to go to school for this class. So I was in biology. I didn't have to go take biology for electronic engineering.
Right.
So it was like, oh, I ain't gotta take it. Boom. I got a fucking F. That shit hit my GPA. Boom. Once it hit my GPA, that motherfucker dropped down to like a goddamn 2. Right on the edge. And they sent me a letter, was like, hey, if you don't pick this shit up, Basically, you gonna be out of your academic probation.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I let them goddamn bait me up, you know what I'm saying? I'm blaming everybody but myself.
Right.
So, with that being said, I was like, damn, so he really meant like, it don't come towards your major, and I could have dropped this shit. So me just being me and just getting away from the house, I'm thinking it's just a getaway.
A getaway, yeah.
I wasn't taking it serious.
Having fun.
We having fun in them motherfuckers.
For sure. I mean, it's
So-
your freshman year, yeah, you supposed to.
Then I got into electronic engineering. Once I got into electronic engineering, I fucked around and I did like fucking. It's so crazy because I'm in power solution right now.
Right.
I ain't like the resistance ohms and all that shit calculation.
Right.
So, but that's the Most High telling me like shit, like nigga, you gotta goddamn find you know what I'm saying? In it.
Exactly.
Fast forward, I started working with my dad again.
Right.
And tried to do that shit again.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, over the summer, and I was like, hell nah, this last straw. I can't do this shit no more.
Right.
On my soul, I can't do this shit no more. I can't. So, that last straw, the last time I went, I had my son. And the last time I went and worked at the Chevron plant. And I talked to the safety guy at the Chevron plant. He was like, man, do you school got safety? I said, what the fuck is safety? He was like, that KOSHR 10 that you just went through. I said, that was just common sense. So, he was like, all right, just see if your school got it. You know what I'm saying? We over here making yada, yada, yada here. I said, what? You making this much for fucking coming out here and checking on us, giving us water, and making us sign documents and shit?
I can do that shit.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Guess what? I went on my soul. I went and I checked my baby the next day. And on my soul, I ran out of financial aid, I think like two years later, and I stopped going to school. And then when I stopped going to school, it what? And when I tried to go get, like, I tried to work at fucking Walmart. I tried to work at fucking FedEx.
Right.
And the last thing, I tried to work at Honda, fool. Honda?
Yeah.
On my soul, I got so aggravated with Honda.
Right.
I got mad as fuck and just goddamn took my alarm clock on my soul. I threw that bitch. One morning, I just threw that bitch across the room. And I was like, man, I can't do that shit. So I just went all in with couldn't happen.
And that's what brought you to see. That was one of the things that kind of broke the camel struck the back, right? So let me ask you this: what got you to cutting hair?
My dad used to let me line them up when I was a kid. So shit, he used to like come over here because he couldn't cut the back of your head. And he'll just give himself an even all over. And then I just go line this shit up in the back. And so I'm like, all right, that's pretty straight, you know what I'm saying? And so, the goddamn, you remember the $10 big cup?
Yeah.
$10 big cup, motherfucker. We used to get the blue motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bro, on my soul. So, freshman year in the freshman dorm, they were like, man, damn, we need a cut before we go out. I said, look, I can cut hair, but I only cut my dad at even all of them. I don't know how to do no fade, none of that shit.
Yeah.
So he was like, man, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, I started thinking about the $10 big cups, cause I used to drink heavy.
Yeah.
And shit, they were like, man, I'll give you goddamn $10. I was like, shit, I'm gonna get $10. I'm gonna go get the $10 club. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna walk with two of them bitches. Do the run, bro. My son used to walk with about two of them bitches sitting on both of them.
For sure.
Man, we used to have a good time though. But that's how I really got into cut hair though. It's like, shit, one of the people, or my partner them from freshman year, they used to give me a chance of cutting their hair, like temping and all that shit.
Right.
So after that, I went back home and I used to cut off the porch.
Right.
I used to cut my partner up. We was just talking about this when I was just at home.
Yeah.
So, shit, I would cut them up one day, and then the picture, matter of fact, I would cut them on May 10th. And then the picture popped up yesterday in his memories on my life. So shit, I got them fading them up, and he used to go to the mirror. He was like, bro, man, this side's great. You fucked this side up right here. So I was looking at him, I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
Shit, I fucked him up.
Right.
And shit, I mean, that was all part of the plan, though. It was part of the process.
And shit, man. Part of that process, Red, got you to be a shop owner.
Yeah.
So, what was your thoughts when you was working in the shop? Like, how was you gonna get to be where you at today, the shop owner?
Ways and faith?
Mm-hmm. Ways and faith.
Yeah. So, no, at first it was Cuss and Style.
Cuss and Style. Yeah, I remember.
So, Cuss and Styles, we had, and he used to go around. He used to come. He didn't play by the goddamn rent, boy.
Yeah, little bit.
He didn't play with that rent, boy. I don't know what he's doing that.
Yeah.
Shit, I think it was like 150. And that's what made me really, cause I was hustling at the time too.
Mm-hmm.
So I can make booth rent, but
No
at
problem.
the same time,
Yeah.
it's like, do I really want to pull from this sack or do I really want to pull from here?
Right.
Bro, my life, I'm the first one at the shop. Every morning, cause I had class at 9:15, so I gotta get ahead at 6.
For sure.
So that's what really, I just put the hustling mentality, mixed them both together, and then shit, that's what got me there.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Man, it's been a pleasure talking to you, my guy.
Oh yeah, for sure. I always know.
You always, man. I'm gonna tell you what, bro. Man, you inspired me to be who I am today.
Yeah.
You know, to open up my own shop and do my own thing, man. You gave me the opportunity to cut up under you.
Mm-hmm.
You showed me how to do what I do. I learned everything I learned in this barber game from you. As far as business-wise, how to run a business, what made it look. You let me operate your business by myself. You feel what I'm saying? So you put me in a position, and like I always told you, man, you showed me how to fish, and I forever will eat.
Yes, sir.
And I'm forever indebted to you. You
Yes,
feel
sir.
me? I said, I love you, my brother.
Yeah, love, yes sir, yes sir.
Love you forever, bro.
Love you too, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, it's exclusive fade, gang.
Exclusive fade, baby. KOSHR cut, you know
Yes,
what I'm saying? Everything.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let them know your
Yeah.
your social medias and what you got going on.
Yeah, y'all follow me, you know what I'm saying? I am KOSHR _ Once again, I am KOSHR. I am KOSHR. No E. KOSHR. No E.
No E.
Yeah.
And get that motherfucking album when you drop. When you dropping that?
Oh, it's dropping Wednesday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then,
Y'all run out and go get the album. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy it. I mean, he's a great artist. And not only that, he's a great person, a great human being. Never crossed a man, not as I know, in my entire life.
never.
Period.
Never.
Y'all stay blessed. From Exclusive Fade Game, we'll holler back at y'all.
Yeah.
Peace.